Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the VGFightSchool channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Justice League and Suicide Squad game. The game is actually titled Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. The game was revealed by Warner Brothers Studios Rocksteady at the DC Fandom event. And it brings me to a place where I want to visit a video that I actually made about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. I made a video and I said in that video I was actually 98% sure that Rocksteady was going to be making a Superman game. In the video, I specifically mentioned a Superman themed game. I made a few arguments, whether they were, strong arguments or not. It's kind of interesting. I got a lot of feedback though from the video. I got a lot of people actually, say, they could see some reason. I got some people basically telling me my argument was a bunch of trash. It is my first video on this channel. So I was taking all the feedback and just kind of figuring out, what people were thinking about the conversation, and it was really interesting. Now, my video was not accurate about what the game would be, but I did remember though that in that time period when people were trying to figure out what was going on, people were following Rocksteady very closely. And because of that leak, Stephen Hill came out and said, looking forward to the Game Awards this year. We're still hard at work in our development bunker, so don't expect an announcement from Rocksteady Games. When it's ready to show, you'll be the first to know. Spoiler, it's not Superman. Now, Stephen Hill says this, and then when the Justice League Suicide Squad game is revealed, they literally throw in evil Superman. And not only that, they use Superman as the cover photo for the game. I wonder if that was just a coincidence or they forgot that they had tried to distance themselves from Superman. Now, yes, this game is a Suicide Squad game. I get it. Superman is not the main naming or nomenclature they're using in the game, but by golly, who hears Justice League and doesn't think Batman, Superman as number one, number two? So already, I think they're trying to use the fact that Superman is a beloved character, Batman is also a beloved character, and they're trying to bring these characters and use them as a marketing hook in order to introduce more DC characters. And I'll show you why I think so. Now, one of the really cool things with Rocksteady 2, before I jump into that, is they're very good at being traditionalists. I remember that with them, when they did Arkham Asylum, they based it off of Grant Morrison's, graphic novel. And yes, they made iterations, they did their own thing, but they made such a solid game that was very true to the literature and was very true to the source material, even while keeping their own spin on the issue. I think that with their choice of the Suicide Squad and Justice League banter, they want to follow that pattern. Now, maybe down the road, like they did with Arkham City, Arkham, Knight, they're most likely going to make some iterations, but I think they're trying to forge something initially. And so I did some perusing in Comixology, and I was able to find the Justice League versus Suicide Squad collection for very cheap, actually. I think right now it's $7 rather than $20, so it's on sale. And so I was able to get my hands on it, and I am so excited. As a not so big comic reader, I'm really excited that I do have myself a bunch of the material to be able to jump into and figure out what in the world this entire storyline is about. I really wish we had some animated series where we could actually, figure out what in the world is going on. But all the character art is just super exciting. That's what I'm only willing to show you. I don't want to show you anything that will spoil any plot lines regarding the comics, but you can see all the different characters and you can see all the different artwork. And I think this is what Rocksteady is trying to tap into, because this game, like Injustice, Injustice is actually done by NetherRealm Studios, but it's a fighting game. Now, what this Suicide Squad versus Justice League game does is it opens the floodgate now where we may have a flurry of these DC characters that we've been wanting to see, or at least it starts at a catalyst to actually open the doors for more DC-based games with DC characters in the purview. And I remember even when this game was being revealed, there was a Q&A that was done with one of these actors during the DC Fandom event. I can't remember his name. And, he did a thing where he was like on a phone call with the Justice League, with the Suicide Squad. and they said something about Flash. They mentioned something about Flash in the game, and he said, yeah, you can actually take down the Flash if you want to. If you look at that, there's a little artwork here that alludes to that with the Flash, and I think this guy's name is Mr. Boomerang or whatever the heck his name. I can't remember his name. I'm not well versed with the Suicide Squad themes, but that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to learn more about them. I know that, you know, the Suicide Squad movies weren't really big hits. I haven't even watched them because honestly, I was not interested in them. But it's really interesting to see that Rocksteady is trying to go this direction, and they're trying to bring a game, because as much as they will say we don't have a Superman game, we're not making a Superman game, they can't deny the amount of fan attraction that Superman has and that huge desire over the years to see him in a modern game. So this is pretty much a direction that I want to basically explore for the next coming days. So we're going to be looking at this content. I'll try my best not to do much story spoilers, but at the end of the day, this is a comic that you can get your hands on. This is a series that you can get your hands on, or it's probably a storyline that most of you already know. And I want to basically explore it to see where they're going to approach this game from. Because even if they take the game and take a twist on it, it'll still be interesting to kind of explore the relationships that these characters are going to have. So that's pretty much my video for today. Thank you so much for your time and audience. If you guys want to check out more content on Batman and the DC games from the Warner Brothers line, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's what I do here. I really do enjoy it, and I do appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Peace out.